see what we have here. We have some worms. Big cursed. Ah! Vague. Kelso Vague 1v9. Rank 1 legend. Of course, guys. Kill. What the fuck is this? Just some random account? And Skiddo here as well with Zealot. Wait. Zealot's now rendering as the red team for some reason. I don't really know what's going on there. Hopefully that changes back to blue on the Weaver. Very exciting. So we have a French team here. Free the worms. Let's see who's 55 playing. What are all these team names at? Oh, the Z Squadron actually. Let's see, is it full Z Squadron? Okay, Notamelon, Zintrax. Okay, Demolish, Yui, and Arios. Okay, so Z Squadron here on red team. Default models. Yeah. Oh yeah, let me turn that off. Man, I wish we had settings profiles. That's like big quality of life, guys. We need settings profiles, man. Because it's really good when you play normally, but obviously, you know, you do kind of want to see people's cool effects or cool characters when you're spectating. Okay, who's 55 playing with? Wait, did the opponents just give up?
Hold on to your points. Seize
I think the opponents did actually just give up. What's up with that, guys? Well, I mean, there you have it, I guess. More bags without buying gems? Well, I mean, you can buy bigger bags, but, I mean, you can just buy gems with gold. Easy. Huge value. Team Sugar Crush as well. This is Lisa's team, I believe. What is no? Let's see. No Knight team. No. Epic. Okay. Man, people's team names are so unbelievably inconsistent. Who knows what's going on here? I certainly don't. Let's see, do we have any other rosters? Because yeah, the 55 game just like disappeared immediately. Do we actually have a... Do we have a French Worms team? I'm not sure if we do. I'm worried about my all-pug team. If they accepted. Well, I mean, maybe they didn't. Maybe you're out of the tournament. Maybe you're already depleted. Let's see. Is there anything else here? Arch Reaper of Gods, Father Pucci. Wow. Incredible. What an epic game, though. What is this? This team has like a nonsense team name over here. Ah, here we go. Yeah, we do have. Team Snowfall. This is like some Zoomer meme shit that I'm just never going to understand, to be honest. But Intrig I Trust. Okay, we have Breesis here. Weebaya. I guess that's Sakaya, right? Wait, why is it not working? What's I can't even see the character names, guys. And we have Cranel here as well. And it's a little bit rough here for the blue team. The blue team is getting absolutely farmed. They have 5 warriors here, guys. They have 6 points. They're literally running off respawn and feeding. Yeah. Does TAC play this monthly AT? I don't know. Okay, look. I'm sorry, guys. PvP is completely whack. I felt it didn't used to be this bad, by the way, guys. It really didn't used to be this bad. But these days, everyone's getting fucking permabanned, playing on an alt, okay, making a new account, making a new character every time, making a new account name every time. It's absolutely insane, guys. It is completely ridiculous. It didn't used to be this bad. As you can see here, Captain Crabface recording footage for his next commentary on balance. Honestly, if he roasts Mesmer Spear, I'll give him a pass on that one. Mesmer Spear, fucking cancer, to be honest. But it is what it is. It's all Anet's fault. I mean, look. You should have activated TAC, Esprit. Okay, like, TAC must rise. Cranel is actually down. Cranel is... Will he be defeated by the Warriors? Oh, no! Cranel actually gets stomped out. The banner successfully lands, gets the kill. It's going to be 11 points in the pocket for the blue team. Or I think blue is now going to get tidied up by the opponents. Ain't it actually ban you? Yes, Esprit is permabanned. As is
Salve,
as well.
salve, Jack
As and
Stripper,
Esprit are
bom dia,
both
meu
permabanned,
querido.
guys.
Salve, salve.
Feels bad, man. You hate to see that. Unfortunately, the blue team is dead. Man, temple games go really quickly because of stillness. You get so many points from stillness. Thanks, Anet. Yeah, thanks, Anet, indeed, for banning TAC. TAC has been destroyed. So I think the real question is going to be, like, what team is going to try and challenge 55? I'm not going to lie, I haven't seen a roster that challenges them yet. But you never know. This team is also winning really hard. Is this a powerful roster or is it just like a random stomp? Very stompy first round here. Very stompy first round.
Vamos pular pra próxima. Ver se acha alguma partida boa aqui pra nós ver, né?
You hate to see. Place. Now, how did Esprit get banned? Probably had some kind of interaction with Azus.
Ah, isso daqui é partida de bug.
Probably just nuked Pro. Didn't even turn on the stream. Not gonna lie, guys. Okay, look. Do you know what Grimjack is, guys? I'll tell you what Grimjack is. Grimjack is like... No, I shouldn't say... No, I was gonna go with leaving a sinking ship, but that has some negative connotations. He's the canary in the coal mine, dude. Okay, that's what he is. He's the canary in the coal mine. When fucking Grim isn't playing the monthly, you know something's going wrong. That does not feel good. That's like despair, right? That's like actual despair. Wait, why are you guys doing RMT? What's going on here? We start talking about RMT, then all of a sudden I'm like, oh yeah, I did RMT. Oh yeah, I did it. I bought gold. I sold gold. What the hell's wrong with you people? Yeah. I'm calling. I'm picking up.
Just
Yo.
like that, blue team takes a capture point.
Hello.
Yo.
I was going to do the NA monthly, but then I did find out that Grimjack wasn't playing, and
Okay.
I just couldn't bring myself to spectate it because it felt like insanity. I just knew who was going to win, but yet I was gonna wash it anyway. I couldn't do it, so I backed out. But I know that Awesomeness and Grimjack are casting it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, is there going to be another
Also, I have an
team?
announcement.
Oh, yeah? What's the announcement?
You are talking
Blue
to
team grabbed a capture
the
point.
proud owner
Oh, you
of
won
the
the
Guild
toaster?
Wars 2 toaster.
What did it end up going for?
So many people about this toaster over the years. I found people in one site. Then there was
Bom, vamos achar uma partida
Pretty
boa, vai. Aí, mudou de
Good
round.
game for the opponent. Syndra on Willbender. Abindo on the Reaper here as well. Absolutely love to see that. Reaper is back, guys. Okay, Reaper is back. Let me tell you that. Misha probably going to be playing support Mesmer by the looks of it. Draza on Catalyst, as you can see there. Arcane Fire and Catalyst. Very exciting. Yeah, right now, man, this is kind of scuffed.
Impressão
Man. I
minha,
don't see any
o cara
team
tá
that
de
even
Spears
comes
Chief.
close to contesting.
Spears Chief, nem vi, mano,
in
nem
the
vi,
roster
tá?
right now. I feel like I almost shouldn't say that because, you know, I'm kind of de-hyping the
Aquele Let's Try That. Ixi, os caras vão tomar um pau, mano. O time ali tá com Misha, o Zan. O Zan number 1, que na verdade é o Boyce, né? Esse time aí é o 55, né?
Chrono, Condi, Reaper meta. Are we back in ESL? Well, I mean, it's support.
Os cara vai dar
Chrono
pau.
as opposed to Condi Chrono, but yeah, almost. We got a Tempest in here, and then we got the Chrono playing Condi 1v1 with Portal. Then we're back. We are so back to the ESL days. Oh, actually, yeah, the Zeolith team. The Zeolith team could maybe contest, but it's going to be a challenge. We'll see what they can cook. The Zeolith team is powerful. I kind of forgot about that one, actually. Because I had it in my mind that worms aren't playing. Wait, Drazo also instantly dies. What's up with that? Okay, indethronable. Okay, instantly feeds in this matchup. Because all 5 of the... I like this. I respect this, man. All 5 of the red team is here because they want to get some points, right? They want to try and get a couple of points. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to happen. As Boyce about to move in to kind of join this 5v5. But yeah, red team actually nearly have the cap, but I don't think they're going to be able to get it, unfortunately. They're able to get this clean up there. And
GG.
and that's going to be a 500-0 game. Yeah, it's brutal. This is the other really powerful team here. We have Skitto, we have a French Reaper, we have Kyhlo,
Ó, o time
we
do
have
Zeolith.
Vague, 1v9, rank 1 legend.
Caralho, deram pau no Master of the
Project
Universe.
Zeolith. The Zeolith team. Yeah, this is the team that could maybe, well,
Wow.
we'll have to see. I mean, they could cook. I could see them cooking, actually. I actually have to take it back. I disrespected the second worms. Because the thing is, I just had it in my mind that, oh well, Spree's not playing, so there's no tack. And without tack, there's no possibility of victory, so let me tell you that. No tack, no win.
São os francesinhos. Sim, sim.
But we'll see what they can cook up. It's another 500
Os melhores players da Europa é tudo francês,
There are
né?
a couple of rosters. I'm definitely expecting to see the Z Squadron make it. Like the Z Squadron should be making it, I believe.
Bando
Into
safado
the
viciado.
kind of elimination phase of this tournament as well. I haven't seen the Sugar Crush team either. What's up with that? Sugar Crush team? Wait, did Sugar Crush just not... Wait, did Sugar Crush just not accept the queue or something? It says they lost, but I don't think they even played their first game. Wait, did they just not accept queue? What, what happened?
Ooh.
Wait, does that mean they're
Interesting
out?
twist.
Wait, I think they're out then. What? Well, I mean, okay then. It is what it is.
Os caras jogam 6, 7 horas quase todo dia. Doideira, caralho. Hardcore, hein? Cê é doido.
Wait, what? Are you kidding me? The monthly? That's I mean, that's quite the clown fiesta. Well, I mean, unlucky, I guess. I don't, but I'm gonna sit during.
Bom, vou pular que eu quero achar partida boa. Partida tipo do time do Zeolith contra o time do Boyce. Aí vai dar jogão.
Okay.
Ah, parece que tá dando boa partida isso daí. Mais ou menos, né? O cara vai começar a abrir vantagem agora.
Wing Feathers, Shrouty, and WMD Violate.
Esse time também não é ruim não, dos Intrex.
Yeah, you know, this is... I'm really surprised to see a Thief being played here. Like, Thief does not feel good in this current meta, to be honest. It really, really does not feel good. Are we playing double support?
Bom dia, salve, salve, menos usada. Bom dia.
Lava Ball and Yui.
Boa terça-feira e vamos que vamos. Ah, o time azul vai começar a snowballar agora, provavelmente. É, lá, falei. Já era, pegou a skill, já era. Acabou esse jogo também. Eu acho que a partir do próximo round que vai começar a ficar boa as partidas, que daí começa a colocar os times que tá 2-0 contra outro time que tá 2-0, né?
Weird comp, to be honest, from Red. Very, very weird comp. And double support is going to be so brutal for this Thief. Like, I'm going to be real here, guys. Like, this support's not
Não, tá bom, vou pular que a gente já sabe o resultado aqui. Eu quero ir pras partidas boas.
Thief here. Gonna DPS. Potential burst.
$14 on NA. Check that.
You just click 2, 3,
Oh, it's 4 rounds.
Tentar
Yeah.
recuperar o prejuízo de ontem,
dude,
muito
that's
player
so
meme sem noção de rotação
brutal.
nenhuma, tiltei
4
muito.
rounds,
Ixi, caiu muito no ranking, aí é osso. É dia que, tipo assim, um negócio que eu tenho que aprender também é a parar quando eu tô tiltado, velho. Às vezes nós tá tiltado e continua jogando, continua só dropando.
Sway. Has a
Bom, vamos ver agora. A próxima rodada é o que vai ser bom, hein? Vamos ver se vai ter partida boa agora.
As of right now. And there are some really strong builds out there currently. Have to be able to team fight, so builds that NG make as well. We need Ultra Num. Who is an Ultra Num?
Vamos ver.
Let's see.
Olha lá, jogão.
Floody,
Jogão demais, guys.
Kira,
Aí, agora sim.
Hornet,
Pra isso que nós tá aqui.
and wait, who was the last? Oh no, I feel terrible. Who is the last player in Ultra Num?
Ah, mano, esses dias só me afundei. Putz, aí é foda. Tiltei com o Naro ontem, quando começou a minha irritação. Putz, boto fé, mano. Foda.
Oh yes, Capablanca, of course, yeah. Of course! How could I forget? Or at least, wait, I think they had a couple. They had a couple of variants, right? They had a couple of variants. But yeah, definitely that was the roster as well. Spam this thumb for Ultra Num, exactly. Yeah,
Vou ver as comp. Time vermelho, Temed, Temper de suporte. Weaver duelista, interessante. Será que é Chrono suporte também? E o Willbender pra rotar?
Why is Dome banned?
Se for interessante, que daí vai ser double duelista,
like
double suporte e um rotation, né? No time vermelho. No time azul, Chrono com Reaper.
The worms are fucking permabanned, dude. What do you think about that?
Com
What do you think?
Worms?
Yeah, they're permabanned.
double Chrono no time azul?
Azus and a Spree.
Interessante.
They're gone. They got deleted from the game.
Bom, e no time vermelho o Weaver trocou pra Core Engenheiro, é isso? Será que é aquela build de Spear? Spear Conde? Deve ser, né?
Enjoyer. Worm fan. This could actually be a pretty interesting game though, actually. Red team very powerful, I think. And look! You guys asked for NG, here it is. Sakaya busting out the core. Have you tried this build, by the way?
Build de core de...
With the Tyrant Amulet?
De Vass.
And Relic of Vass, have you tried this?
Ele pegou leadership na runa, que horrível. Pior runa que tem atualmente. Mas tá bom. Eu iria de Doliak, foda-se.
That's the Relic of Vass coming through. Then, of course, you have Elixir Gun and a couple of other elixirs too, so you get a lot of that poison.
É boa essa build, tá? Essa build é bem...
Right, so you have power and condition damage. It's very much a hybrid build, utilizing that slightly hybrid nature, of course, of the spear, and a lot of NG weapons, right? A lot of NG abilities do have that hybrid element to them, like grenades, very notably, right? Having both power and condition damage on them.
Tava com ele no meu time, eu tava duo com o Supremo. O Naro tava o Willbender versus os Pika. Aí ele me troca pra Necro e inicia home. Dois inimigos vão lá, matam ele. Eu saio do mid, vou salvá-lo, mato um, ele morre, renasce e me ajuda a matar o segundo. A partida é um mar de erro de rotação e o Naro acha que se ganha só lutando off-node. Perdemos por pouco e ele, que perdeu uns 25 pontos, diz que geral do time é um lixo. Caralho, aí é foda. Aí é rajada.
Uh-oh. Needs to get to that healing skill. He's able to do it, but actually the pressure from Sakaya...
Oh.
Hold on. Zealith might have to actually run away in terror as the engineer shuts him down. That's a massive CC. Is that the kill? I think it is. Dude, there it is.
Linda kill no V1.
Game over. It was looking very, very rough at the start, but...
O Hammer Weaver do Zeolith não deu nem pro cheiro. Pro Spear Core Eng. Vai falar do Corzada aí, ó lá. E a galera se inspirou na minha build pra fazer essas, bando de safado.
Log in NG mains, NG enjoyers. However, the blue team did do.
Fui lá na live dele e mandar ele tomar no cu.
This is a team fight map as well here on Capricorn, so red team is going to have to figure out how to solve this.
Faltou dano no Weaver aí. Pois é, Gama, salve, salve, meu querido. Mas eu acho que ele não mata, não. O Core Eng tem muito Conde Cleanse, mano, nessa build deles aí. É uma build que usa tools e coisa, mano. E Alchemy. Fica com muito cleanse.
Being played, so a slight difference in kind of approach, having the Tempest in there as well. Of course, the Tempest has that massive healing power, and of course the auras. Aura's really powerful in the team fight. The magnetic aura, the immobilized, the shocking aura, all that kind of good stuff. Very, very powerful indeed. Versus the Chronomance, which has that massive boon support, a lot of stability, of course, on the Chronomance, in addition to all the other good stuff like Time Warp and
Tá
incredibly
é
powerful,
4v3 que tá rolando aí,
tool
guys.
to drop
Os
in
caras do
team
vermelho
fights.
tá
And your
segurando
entire
bem
team's
até.
super speed and quickness is super nice while
Seguraram
slowing
bem
your
o
opponents.
4v3, mano.
Very good for survivability and of course increasing the damage output of your team at the same time. Bell is now up. The teams aren't going to be able to
Jogão, jogão, velho. Jogão.
They're going to have to actually leave their
A
jaws
vantagem
down
de
on that.
ponto
Ooh,
do
but
azul
the
tá
red
só por
team
causa daquela
are
solada que
losing their
o...
chrono, and I think that means that they're probably just going to die in this team fight now. As they are down to support. Also the Untamed being eliminated over here as well. Sakaya does go for the relog onto the Weaver too. Look, honestly, I fucking
Mano,
respect
os
that,
cara,
dude.
os dois foram
This
pro
is it.
Mind
You see that,
Gameplays
Seth?
aqui,
You
é
won the
isso?
1v1 on the, against the Weaver, then
O Sukaya que
immediately
tava
relogs the
de
Weaver.
engenheiro
That's
voltou
He
pra...
never wanted to lose. He has 100% win
pra
rate into
Weaver.
On the, core
E o
engine
que tava
build.
de
Love to
Weaver
see
foi
that.
pra Catalyst, mano. Olha isso, os caras full Mind
again,
Games, velho.
The strength of the blue team here, very much is this team fight. Right?
A coisa mudou porque perdeu um V1 e o outro que ganhou um V1 foi lá e mudou também. Falou, ah é? Vai mudar o mudo também. Tava numa outra contra o Askolov ontem porque ele tá de core e tem menos 2.000 de ativo e começaram a chamar ele de noob. É triste esses gringos que acham que são sensacionais. Sim, 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 sim.
Also, you know, in abundance on this build, as you are actually playing Devouring Darkness, you have Lingering Curse, you have that AoE boon removal, in addition to all of the necro good stuff part of
Daí é o famoso preconceito com core. O pessoal tem muito. Só vê uma core class e já tem um preconceitinho já.
It just kind of completely wreaks havoc and does so much damage, and I think that a lot of the classes on the red team are a little bit vulnerable to this, right? Like you do get corrupted.
Carai, time azul. Mas ganhou firme, hein, mano.
Big 1v9 has fallen, so blue team gonna have to try and defuse this fight, but they've already been holding a 2-cap for a very long period of time.
Tá estranha essa partida, porque o time vermelho não tá perdendo as fights. Mas todos os nodes tá ficando só pro time azul, tá ligado? É como se o time vermelho estivesse fightando bem, mas eles não estão conseguindo segurar os nodes, não estão conseguindo fazer nada nos nodes.
Signet Evolution does not fully recharge anymore, guys. Bear that in mind, you don't get a guaranteed extra distort when that happens, so not enough to escape. And the bell's coming up, so red maybe could get a big snowball off this. This Reaper is going to really struggle to disengage, obviously. Not the strength of the Reaper. Like, once the fight ends, things tend to get a little bit rough, so probably seeing the Reaper go down here as well. Drops the Well of Darkness to try and hold on for a little bit longer, but it's not going to be enough. And red team gets completely kind of reset on the map here, killing all of blue. Bell coming up in 5.
Eu acho que esse Mind Games do Sukaya, pra counterar o counter do Zeolith, foi o que fez eles perderem, mano. Porque ali ele tinha abrido vantagem ganhando aquele 1v1. Só que daí ele quis mudar de boneco enquanto o outro cara tava mudando de boneco também, né? E eu acho que não se pagou essa escolha dele. Ele podia ter feito mais pressão de mapa garantindo. Por 1 minuto o cara ia estar off. E ele já tinha ganhado 1v1 e o Node. Ele podia ter garantido o resto da pressão do mapa, tá ligado? Snowballado o game, mas... Vamos ver. Tá esboçando uma reação o time vermelho agora.
No more invulnerability on this Guardian. And now red going to go ahead and take this fight. They're going to go for Vague. Ooh, Vague getting blasted. Does have the renewed focus of his own. Of course, Kranel still pretty vulnerable in this situation. Yeah, and now Vague is going to go for that kill. Some good mobility here from Kranel. Is it going to be enough, though? The support is very nice from the red team here as well. Brees is trying to keep this Willbender alive. Water Overload, I believe,
não deveria poder trocar de char após iniciar as partidas de torneio. Acho isso muito errado, não deveria ter duo pra quem atinge o plat e nem poder trocar char após você ser puxado para a partida. Acho que seria mais justo e equilibrado. Mano, a questão de trocar char no meio de partida em torneio, eu acho isso podre também. Concordo plenamente. Não faz sentido. A questão a partir do plat também acho podre, também não deveria poder ter. Mas agora a última coisa que você falou aí eu não concordo. Poder trocar char no lobby. Porque pra mim, mano, o lobby é o momento pra você trocar, tá ligado? Pra você adaptar o que você quer jogar. Até porque você não sabe que mapa vai cair antes, entendeu? E tipo assim, às vezes você tem uma build que é muito boa pra um mapa e ruim pra outro mapa. Então eu acho que, tipo assim, no lobby é de boa trocar. O problema é depois que começou a partida. Aí eu acho podre, mano. Porque aí começou a partida, você escolheu, tá ligado? Vai até o fim.
Willbender is public enemy number 1 in this game, much like it is on the forums.
Wait, where did the NG go?
He relogged. He won the 1v1 and then it instantly relogged.
Oh.
It's base. Well, now red team kind of turning it around onto Vague. Vague 1v9. Will he actually
Ainda tá equilibrado o jogo, hein, mano.
Definitely not. Supports very much on the side of this Willbender.
O problema dessas partidas sem Tiff, se vocês repararem, é que não tem ninguém pra dar decap, tá ligado? Então o Node meio que é conquistado, é muito difícil de dar decap no Node, porque não tem um Tiffzinho, mano. Nenhum dos dois times. Pode ser, mas aí poder trocar de build, ok. Trocar de classe eu acho errado porque não tem sentido existir matchmaking. Então, ô 13, mas por exemplo, eu tenho builds, por exemplo, de classes que eu só jogo com, tipo, por exemplo, no Guardian tem uma build lá que eu só jogo pra um mapa. E aí às vezes eu quero jogar com outra classe, mano. Eu não acho errado não trocar de classe ali. Eu acho que o matchmaking deveria ser trocado nesse caso. Porque não faz sentido você puxar a partida, tipo assim, com outras classes hoje em dia, sendo que o jogo em si, toda classe pode fazer tudo. Então meio que não faz sentido isso, né, mano? Deles sortear, tipo assim, a classe que você tá impactar no time que você vai cair na fila, tá ligado? Pra mim o erro aí tá no jeito que o matchmaking é feito e não na... E não na questão do player, por exemplo, chamar com uma classe pra evitar outro. Isso daí deveria ser corrigido no matchmaking, mano. Porque eu acho que capa muito a questão estratégica, velho.
Also, have you seen this like really scuffed UI bug? Now you can the spectator team is now listed in the spectate UI. Yeah.
Foi jogão aqui, mano.
Eu
acho que o problema de uma partida sem Tiff é isso, guys. É que a possibilidade de comeback quase não existe, mano. Porque a criação de jogadas geralmente nas partidas vem do Tiff. E sem um Tiff pra fazer criação de jogada, rotação, meio que a partida vai ser o que ela indica ser, tá ligado? Tipo assim, o time que começar ganhando meio que vai ganhar a partida, mano. A chance de comeback é muito pequena, mano. Sem um Tiffzinho. Salve Viits, porra, ontem fiquei puto com o game, tava jogando com o meu heavy e aconteceu o bug de embaralhar a ordem de skills com as minhas binds. Fiquei parecendo um cone nos nodes o resto da partida. E vi que não tem solução também. Caralho, isso daí eu nunca tinha ouvido falar não, Junior com Hat. Salve, salve, meu querido. Bom dia. Nunca tinha ouvido falar disso não, mano. De trocar as bind das skills, embaralhar, caralho, nunca tomei esse bug não. Doideira, hein? Bom dia, isso, sem Tiff é bem melhor. Sim, culpa do matchmaking, mas o lance que tem gente que abusa disso, tipo, chama duo com dois de uma classe que força o matchmaking puxar dois lá, as duas trocam pra algo que farma essa classe. Então, 13, mas aí, resolvendo o duo, você resolve isso, tá ligado? Se você tira o duo, por exemplo, ou você põe uma trava de que duas pessoas não podem chamar partida com a mesma classe, pronto, você já trava isso, entendeu? Você já trava esse problema. Porque eu não acho que a gente tenha que fazer um ajuste no jogo por conta de um problema que, tipo assim, a gente tá contornando o problema, entendeu? Em vez de resolver ele. A gente tá contornando. Nos desses Axie Tiff, pois é, mano. Mas sim, outros também podem trocar, então acaba dando mesmo. Acho que no fim você tem razão. Sim, então ainda a gente pode trocar também. Mas pra mim, tipo assim, é só questão que você falou, é duo, tá ligado? O problema é isso, é o duo, mano. O duo permite exploit de muita coisa no jogo, esse é o problema, mano. E principalmente com a fila do jeito que tá, né? Pouca gente jogando.
That's pretty intense, I guess, but...
Yeah, but no going with the relog. Maybe not going for the Reaper. Or maybe a different Reaper. Or maybe it's going to be the Revenant. Let's see what happens. I mean, red team, they might struggle here. Oh no, he just relogs. Never mind. A simple relog. Oh yeah, because he's doing the... Oh, yeah.
O que acontece é o Hardware Wars, tipo, shorts com PC top 1 trocavam um segundo pro game começar, bota fé. Aí é foda. Pois é, um bug só da Revenante Manigold que me falou. Caralho, nunca tinha ouvido falar, mano. É que eu não jogo de Heavy também, então nunca aconteceu comigo. Doideira, mano. Sabia disso não. Ô, jogão, hein, guys. Jogão demais aqui, hein. É, rank 55 contra o time dos franceses, né? É isso aí. Jogão, mano.
Incredible. Now, weird game, of course.
Vamos ver as comp.
Being played.
Aí, os caras manteve no Weaverzada no time vermelho, hein? O Sukaya. É Hammer Weaver que os caras estão usando?
So a big win there at the start of this game, actually, for the red team. The Master Disaster also under pressure on the support Chronomancer, but they are turning it around now onto Breesis. Looking for that kill, they do get it. And bear in mind, in the current metagame, there's not really a lot of revive potential going
Linda
on.
kill no Tempest, hein? Linda kill no Tempest.
They die. On the red team, yeah, Breesis gets cleaved out, generating the rally onto Misha, the Master Disaster. Heals coming through. This Chrono's still under pressure, though. Taking massive damage here. Tries to get onto Rifle for the cell field. Not able to quite get it. Abindo trying to come in for the cleave, but that's actually not going to happen here. Abindo's going to get obliterated here as well. Again, a Reaper on its own is not going to live for that long, as you can see there. And actually a very, very bad start here for 55. Sneb 55 just got obliterated in the team fight. Sin nearly, he attempted the jump, didn't get it. He didn't go for the ego move to try and get it again, though. I do respect that. A lot of people would go for the ego move, Sneb. Would you go for that? Like, if you missed the jump on Coliseum, like, how many tries do you go for, like, before you just give up?
That is a good question.
Essa kill no Reaper aí, hein? Se os caras não tomar cuidado, linda kill.
You go one try or two tries?
Caralho, jogão, guys, jogão. Rotações de QI 1000 os caras, velho.
Incredible.
Provavelmente essa daí é a final antecipada.
Okay. Well, 55 kind of recalibrated themselves now. The Konyarev from Draza, by the way, in the 1v1 position, facing off against, of course, the Weaver. Seems to be having a little bit of difficulty, actually.
Se 1v1 quem que ganha? Conde Herald ou Hammer Weaver? E eu acho que o Conde Herald tem um pouco de vantagem, tem não? Mas não tenho certeza.
Boyce going for that revenge, going for that cleave, revive from red being attempted, but no. The blue team pounces on that, goes for the cleave just barely in time. Zintrax is the chosen one, of course, one of the powerful members of Z Squadron. And now Blue kind of having re-cemented themselves in this game, looking to kind of assert control over it.
Porque ele falou que é bem raro, mas umas 20 partidas joguei, aconteceu 2 vezes. Caralho, mano. Que bad, Júnior. Aí é bad. Shorts fazia isso direto, Valon já fez vídeo denunciando isso e outro. Ele jogava no horário dos asiáticos, só pegava cara 250 de ping. Usando uma classe build, one shot mesmo, ele acabava farmando e subindo. Eu lembro. O Shorts, ele é um bom player, mano. Ele é um bom player, mas... a galera faz de tudo pelo top 1, né? A galera faz de tudo por um top 1zinho, mano. Mas ele é um bom player, o Shorts. Ele joga bem pra caralho. Já vi, mas não vou dar spoiler, já sei quem ganhou.
Another pretty brutal fight over here as well. Syndrina getting the kill onto Kranel combined with Boyce and the Chronomancer's kind of 2v2 scenario. Going very favorably towards the blue team. After a bit of a stumble,
o time azul, ele tá ganhando as fights, né?
Now an incredibly dominant position. Abindo going to be contesting this buff as well. Is he going to make it there in time? Maybe just barely. Yep, does manage to get it. Denies the shield buff. We'll now begin this 1v1. And Reaper, honestly, in these 1v1s, it can do okay. Especially if you got
lá, e se vocês repararam o que eu falei, mano. O time que abre vantagem, ele só vai ganhando só, tipo... Por conta de não ter um Tiff, velho. Não tem muita criação de jogada, tá ligado? Até tem, mas é bem menos. O Tiff, ele consegue ser muito mais criativo. Mas eu entendo não ter Tiff, mano. Tem muita coisa atualmente que tá muito roubada e meio que dá uma fodida no Tiff, né?
Yeah, you're just
there.
done.
Yeah, it's over. Like, you can't get out. Like, only the person who gets the buff can leave. You actually just have to relog at that point. You're trapped for all time. Meanwhile, another fight popping up. And red team just keep bleeding players. I think they need to go for if they want to kind of recover in this game, they're going to have to go for a bit of a reset. They need to go for hard reset. Have you ever attempted hard reset, Snub?
I mean, it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta say, when there was one night where I was just about to go to bed, it was like 10:30 p.m. I load up Twitch to see, hey, what's going on? And I see that you're streaming, and I think, surely this must be some kind of glitch, right? There's no way that you're streaming at 10:30 p.m. my time, because that's, it's like 6 in the morning for you. But no, you were there, and I fell asleep, and you were still going. So I think you've basically already done hard reset.
I love hard reset. Anyway, Syndra getting bursted down. Goes into the renewed focus, though. He's able to survive quite nicely. Backs off a little bit before re-engaging, and 55 now with the triple cap. Now, Red have kind of reset themselves here a little bit. And if they can start winning this fight, that's where stuff can kind of get going. But
caralho, mano, e no fim ainda foi stomp nos pontos, né? Apesar da partida ter sido bem apertada, assim, se você for ver nas fights.
Showing a little bit of life here, but they did just lose the buff, and that is going to be a little bit problematic, I think.
Mas esse tá sendo um problema desse time do Sukaya mesmo, mano. Eles estão mandando bem nas fights, na outra partida também foi assim, né? Mas eles não estão conseguindo pegar Node, mano, parece. Se olhar em kill, provavelmente deve estar even. Cada time deve estar com umas 10 kills no máximo.
But the reinforcements are able to kind of save the day, and this Chronomancer is going to be A-okay, at least for the time being. Okay. And actually, red team get a couple of kills here. But the rally comes through. Unfortunately, the Untamed from red team did get taken out, rallying 2 of those players. That is absolutely brutal. Red team just having a couple of these opportunities to
caralho, mano, os caras tinham deitado 2 e levantou por causa que o outro ali foi finalizado do time deles. Puta que pariu. Sad. Agora já era mesmo. Já não tinha chance de virar. Agora acabou. Tá bom, foi um jogão, mano. Foi um jogão. Os pontos não refletem o nível da partida.
Z Squadron versus the French team here. Ooh, it's a bit of a spicy one here as well. It's going to be the Mirage coming out here from Nonamelon, actually. Very interesting. Going away from the Reaper towards that Mirage. Zintrex on the Spellbreaker. And we have that double Chronomancer set up again from Lovable and Yui. Then Demolish, potential burst. Now activated as well. And there you have it. Vague, trying to escape there, yeah. Very wisely cancelled his heal skill there. He's going to go for that heal. Realized the Mirage would simply kill him during that, or at least go for an interrupt during that time. Don't think he actually had one available, but still a kind of good little mind game there by Vague. Vague 1v9, of course, Sneb. Rank 1 legend. Legitimate rank 1 legend. It's important to underline that. Every time.
Rank 1.
Yeah, rank 1. Much like Floor was rank 1. But anyway, here he is once again. They're pumping in this 2v2. Kill moves in to support this Willbender. They're going to try and turn this pressure onto the Mirage. Are they going to be able to get that? The Mirage has got nothing left. It's probably going to do like, oh, gets a big CC though, actually. Massive CC. The evasion combo is powerful. Shield now available too. Very good survival here from the Mirage on blue team. But is it going to be enough, actually? This Willbender is going to be
jogão também esse, hein, guys. Jogão também. Alto nível.
Ooh, nice portal. Evacuating out that Mesmer, but it's not enough. Wow, that Willbender.
Interessante que o time azul tá com um triple Mesmer, né, lá. É um Mirage double Chrono. Um Spellbreaker e um damage bem interessante essa compra do time azul, mano.
Taking out the Reaper and the Chronomancer in middle. Very nice fight here for the blue team. And yeah, this double support. Well, it's double support on both teams, in fact, of course. Slightly going the way of blue team right now. Just the superior team fight. And these superior 2v2s. And yeah, the Reaper not cutting it. Ooh, and Zealot gets bursted down from like 100 to 0 in a couple of seconds.
O time azul agora vai abrir uma vantagem tremenda, fi. Esse bleed que eles deram. Bleedaram 3 pelo mapa. Provavelmente esse jogo acabou agora.
But it looks like it is going to be, yeah, it's actually the strength Spellbreaker, actually. That kind of explains how much damage he was doing. in kind of contributing to that kill onto Zealith there.
Triple
Strength
bleed,
and
mano.
discipline, with the Berserker Amulet, Rune of the Fighter, and Relic of the Midnight King for that Fury application, right? With Fury, of course, on Spellbreaker, you have very
Buildzinha dos
high
entrex tá
precision,
gostosa, hein?
the extra stats from Attacker's Insight.
Tá ruim não.
So, if you have Fury, you're pretty much going to be critting basically every single time. Very, very good there. You can see 70% crit chance. You have a little bit more with Attacker's Insight. You're going to be absolutely blasting people, my friends. And yeah, with that strength trait, look at this. You have aggressive onslaught for that quickness uptime. You will obliterate things with this build. Very, very high DPS indeed. Okay. And let's see if Red Team kind of get back into this, because so
Pra quem não acha que tá no meta dos Mesmer, é só olhar aí, guys. 5 Mesmer na partida, fi.
Just annihilating currently. Let's see what they can do. The Reaper is now activated, but this Reaper just getting bullied, to be honest. Just getting bullied hard in these team fights, trying to hold on. Gets onto a decent bit of terrain spot here, actually, so is now going to be able to free cuss a fair bit. Gets a massive Condi Burst onto Lava Ball. There might be a dead Crotoman, so all the support is pretty juicy, though. The healing is big. Is it going to be enough to get that kill? I believe that should be it. There it is. There's the kill. Now let's see if they can actually convert that into something else. Yeah, Notamelon also does end up falling, so this could be a bit of a beginning of Red Team's recovery. Yeah, oh, they actually don't finish the kill onto Lava Ball, so that's going to be a revive.
Esse bleed Esse bleed deles foi meio meh, mano. Você não bleeda um cara do lado da base.
Red Team, a bit of a blunder there. Get punished for it. Skiddo falls.
Moscaram demais, mano. Você não bleeda um cara do lado da base dele, porra. Isso daí não existe, caralho.
Less is more, quite the opposite, in fact. Less is just less. And that Reaper is now exposed. They do manage to get a miracle kill, though, onto Nolan. You can see
Mas eles conseguiram os node, né?
But the cleave is big onto the Chrono 2. Can they get the right? Oh, no! Oh, no! Blue team actually crumble here. Yui
Caralho, será que vai ter virada?
As well. A crazy downstate battle. 3 kills coming through for Red. And Zintrax is exposed here as well. Does have the mobility with Bull's charge. So I think he should
provavelmente vai empatar nos pontos agora.
But Red team getting a very decisive victory. All of a sudden, very much on the back foot. Let's see what Red's going to do. How are they going to handle this advantage? What's their plan here? Ooh, the fact that they're getting this bleed. This is a very painful bleed, actually.
Muito bom bleed, mano. Muito bom.
And they kill Zintrax. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. This is really bad. We are not going to have a full blue team again.
Seu campeonato mensal, sim, Victor Phoenix, salve, salve, meu querido, bom dia. É o mensal do europeu esse. Esse é o europeu.
Kind of forcing a response and not re-engaging into that fight, trying to play the map a little bit and slow things down. But if we see more kills here, this could be very game-ending. And blue team know it. They're playing this smart. They're playing passively here, getting a full regroup before getting in there again. Okay.
Bom, falei, o jogo empatou. Agora vamos ver como é que o time azul vai lidar com isso.
It's good to have that extra defensive capacity, though. It will be very nifty for the Reaper to have that defense to live in these team fights. Massive burst now coming onto Skiddo as well. Some good kiting here there. Time Warp, I think, is ready yet. There it goes. Boom. We get the double Time Warp available, too. Absolute chaos in this team fight. This Reaper just doing its best to connect. Get that damage output, is under pressure, has that super speed from the Mesmer, though, really useful for kiting. And, ooh, the health bars are looking a little bit scary for blue right now. That Reaper taking its toll in that fight. Ooh, here comes that Mirage, though.
Adoro demais com esse teu trampo pelo YouTube, meu querido. Achei top mais aqueles vídeos curtinhos. Parabéns pelo conteúdo. Obrigado, meu querido. Obrigado, é nóis, mano. Tamo junto. Muito obrigado aí.
Be very, very careful here. They are slightly less mobile than their opponents. That Mirage from Notamelon. Very, very good in these situations for kind of outmaneuvering your opponents, of course. And Red Team going to have to disengage. They do kind of get away with it without any deaths, but the Reaper still very, very exposed. But Red kind of get the rotation there, but not quite enough, as the chase, the hunt from Blue is enough. And Red Team kind of finding themselves in that outnumbered scenario there, maybe being a little bit too greedy on the map, a little bit too confident in that Reaper double Mesmer team fight. And all of a sudden, we're in trouble. Is there going to be a kill onto potential burst? There is not. Of course, 2 support Chronos here for blue. Kind of sustaining that Untamed very nicely. Now we're in a very, very close situation here. Reaper, not really able to move out. Ooh, yeah. Could you actually honestly get one shot very easily here? Well, not one shot, but, you know, killed basically immediately with the damage output of that warrior if he's not careful. Red team has managed to not lose their lead in this game. Reaper not dying though is pretty big, to be honest. They still have that team fight presence. And now we do have the Chrono here as well, but the Reaper's not exactly happy, not full HP. And will, of course, be under massive pressure. Ooh, Juicy immobilized there from the Untamed. Needs that
Guys, o
support.
jogo tá even, tá? Tá even. O time que buscar aqui agora perde o jogo. Ainda mais que já tá no finalzinho. Essa kill no Reaper, hein? Bem na hora ressou o Mirage tinha caído. Unlucky demais pro time vermelho, mano.
Red smart is engaging. Notamon does get caught. That's a bit awkward. Does die.
Boa
Can they
kill.
confirm that though? It's going to be easy for them to confirm this. Because Skiddo also under a lot of pressure. Looks like they should be able to get it done. Meanwhile, Project Zeolith made it over to this far node. He's able to get that cap. Reaper now back in the mix, reuniting with support. Crottle. Ooh, Damage doesn't get the node here. That is painful for Blue. Very annoying for Blue. Timer is a little bit relevant here. I don't think we're going to timer, but it's something that both teams definitely have to be thinking about a little bit. 3 minutes on the clock. Ooh, and Red, they've got themselves in a good defensive setup. Blue team don't have their full force. They're kind of split as well, as you can see. And this could be very punishing, as now we have the full force of the Red team converging on just 2 players from the Blue team. With Demolish trying to move in and help out. He's a little bit pressured though.
Esse jogo tá acabou, eu acho, guys. Double node pro time vermelho agora. Eu acho que eles não vão conseguir contestar isso, não.
Actually does. There's the Elite as well. So he's doing all right, at least for the time being. Massive damage output. But Red, they're kind of holding firm. They know that they win this game if they just don't die. They're trying to play it safe. The Reaper positioned well here. On the terrain.
Tem uma coisa que eu não quero ver na ranked de Hammer Weaver. É a build do Gama, né, que a galera tá usando. Pior que é chato mesmo, velho. É muito forte, mano. Essa build é muito boa.
Vay goes down, but again, this is a bit of a game of time here. As we're kind of creeping up to that 500 point mark. And it looks like Red Team just kind of want to rotate their players.
Pô, GG, hein, mano. Que virada boa do time vermelho, mano. Foi viradona, mano.
Gonna tank this, at least for the time being.
Eles estavam perdendo por mais de 100 pontos.
And then we'll see again. Yeah, we have Vague back already. Support from the Chrono, and I don't think Blue Team can break this in time. No, I really don't think they can. Reaper still holding as well. Has Shroud. They have still not killed this Reaper. He's now able to kite away. More reinforcements moving in there from Vague. Chronomancer putting in some serious work there from Kill. Very, very impressive support and sustain here from the Red Chronomancer, and that is giving enough to win this game. 500 to 410. There you have it. A pretty epic game, actually. Very back and forth. But in the end, Red Team able to kind of prevail there. Very close matchup.
Jogão, hein?
And now it's going to be the French team versus 55.
Bom, e agora provavelmente deve ser umas partidas meio bosta de novo, né? Partida boa já passou.
Okay. I think we just want to see this 55 game again. Like if the Zeolith team will be able to contest them. They keep changing all the time. Yes, they change constantly, guys. It's impossible to keep track of. It's insane. It's insane behavior. Wait, hold on. Son of Zeus is here. It's not actually Son of Zeus. I wish it was. It's actually Guffle TV, aka Avatar, aka Held the Zeit, aka Master of the Universe. What are your thoughts on Avatar having the character name Master of the Universe as a warrior?
Master of the Universe? I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's a very solid name.
Master of the Universe. Just like a capital D.
E eu acho que esse jogo vai ser o one-sided pro time vermelho, mas vamos ver um pouquinho dele. Se for pra ser, nós pula.
That's how it is.
É. Time azul não conseguiu ganhar essa fight 5v3, porra. 4v3, né? GG.
Core Guard, Stonejin, Lytra, D-Rage. What is this? We have some role players going on here, guys. That's crazy. Lytra reminds me of White-Ra, Ukrainian professional. I mean, we've seen that U-Thermals put out a challenge to get 5.1.
Aí, agora sim um jogão, pô. Aí, agora sim, guys, bora.
Dude.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
there's like a competitive, like,
pra esquentar um cafezinho ali enquanto vai chamando.
Because I think I don't know exactly.
On EU?
I saw a couple of people streaming this as like a challenge to get like really high MMR on EU server, yeah. In 2v2.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So people are just blasting 2v2. I think 2v2 is kind of hype, to be honest, because it's very casual friendly, right? You know, like as opposed to being 1v1, which is a lot more brutal. So 2v2 is pretty cool. I think the metagame is a little bit cooked.
Viits, meu querido, sou novo aqui, mas se você não se incomodar, eu gostaria de tirar uma dúvida sobre um modo de PvP chamado Courtyard. É aqui do Guild Wars? Courtyard? Esse PvP eu não conheço não, mano.
Skitto, I think is the Reaper. Oh, the Reaper. Oh no, the Reaper's doing the relog for Life Force again, same as the Binder.
E esse PvP eu nunca vi não, mano. Courtyard. Se a galera souber aí do chat o que você tá falando, eu não tenho a menor ideia, mano.
Again, it's gonna be Draza busting out the Mirage though. That is an interesting little pick here.
É um bem antigo que só dá pra jogar pelas custom. Ah, boto fé. Ah, então eu nunca joguei ele não, mano. Nunca nem entrei nele, provavelmente.
Are opting for this double support metagame, whereas 55 they are going for a more aggressive setup, and that's not really that surprising, to be honest. 55 they don't really like the slower, very heavy team fight style. This is pretty well known about them. They're obviously more than capable of doing it, but they definitely prefer that kind of more rotational style. Like they love to play Thief, obviously with Syndrina, and yeah, I have no doubt that Mirage.
Queria entender porque que eles retiraram de um rank PVP, achei super divertido. Mano, muito provavelmente é porque ele deve ter muitos pontos de bug pelo mapa, provavelmente. Aqui no Guild Wars, não sei se já aconteceu com você, mas provavelmente vai acontecer em algum momento. Você toma uma skill, por exemplo, do cara de te empurrar ou te puxar, e você fica dentro da parede, stuckado, travado, né? E você tem que ou deslogar ou dar barra unstuck, pra sair da parede. E provavelmente esse mapa deve ter muitos pontos que aconteçam isso, tá ligado? Então provavelmente foi por isso que eles removeram. Acredito eu, não sei dizer, eu nunca joguei, nunca entrei nesse mapa. Então não sei dizer.
Dude, AFK? I wouldn't AFK.
Se for o mapa que tem parte aquática, provavelmente também foi por isso. Eles não queriam, nunca quiseram balancear as armas aquáticas pra PVP, tá ligado? Acho que é muito mais trabalho, né? Aí eles decidem. Pode ser por isso também, não sei se é isso, se esse mapa tem essa parte aquática ou não, mas se tiver, provavelmente é por isso também.
So even if we're like horribly losing, I still try to go get a 1v1 or something.
Yeah. Very good start though for Blue.
Fiquei preso no mapa da arena. Pois é, salve Gacrin. Pois é, mano. Acontece, eu já fiquei preso nesse mapa aí, no mapa do Coliseum também. Bastante mapa, velho, que tem muita parede escondida. Battle of Kyhlo também, já fiquei travado. Em Jeans eu já também fiquei travado. Jeans Dominion. Não acontece com muita frequência não, mas uma vez a cada 3 meses mais ou menos a gente fica estocadinho ali na parede uma vez ali. Muito obrigado pelo follow, Victor Phoenix. Muito obrigado pelo Prime também, mano, é nóis, tamo junto. Seja bem-vindo aí, meu querido. Muito obrigado. 7 sobe, depois faz um vídeo por lá, ou testando, pouca gente conhece esse modo mesmo. Sim. O ruim é que não dá nem pra jogar, né, mano? Como ele é um modo que só dá pra abrir custom, Meio que não dá nem pra você brincar jogando uma partida, né? Só dá pra entrar lá, andar pelo mapa e é isso. Mas depois eu vou entrar assim. Eu nunca entrei nesse mapa. Depois eu vou entrar pra ver como é que ele é. Ver os jump puzzle dele, se é legal ou não.
And now the 4v4 is going to start brewing, I think. Oh, actually, looks like they don't even really want 55 not even really wanting to play this.
Era um mapa deathmatch sem objetivo nenhum. Ah, boto fé, Potatão. Boto fé.
The Weaver and try and get this kill so they can simply just outnumber and just get that massive fight against. Some very good kiting here by Project Zero.
Muito bom kite do Zeolith aqui. Mas caralho, velho, nossa, a ranked 55 é muito boa, né, mano? Olha o pau que eles estão dando no time do Zeolith, velho. E o time do Zeolith não é ruim não, mano.
I mean, look. I wouldn't be surprised. You know, like nobody wants to face that French theory craft.
Isso não tinha nodes e tal. Ah, boto fé.
It's ruined
Boto
people's
fé.
lives. Okay, it's made people
Interessante.
uninstall the game in just pure despair. Not the real French cook. Well, I mean, I guess we'll see in the finals if we actually get to that point with this team. In fact, they definitely will be making it through into the elimination at the very least. But it's looking a little bit rough in this game so far. 55. Maybe with a little bit of a stumble here. Didn't really get anything done. They weren't able to kill the Weaver, of course, with that outnumber and end up losing that node too. So they do need to have something that can answer that or something that can kind of deal with that Weaver. Looks like Boyce is going to be assigned, but it doesn't matter because they're just winning this fight over here as well. Picking up Skiddo and, of course, Vague at the same time. We had a kill already been, well, killed, in fact. Now just comes back off respawn. Boyce maybe not feeling super happy about having to deal with this Weaver, but will at least be able to hold these two players here, at least for the time being. Gets a really big spike there onto Kill, utilizing that Untamed. Oh, dude, what is that? What the fuck was that damage? Trig! Trig?
Boyce é foda, filho.
What?
É mono, né?
6k on one spear throw.
É
Boyce
mono,
now
né,
attempting the
filho?
1v2.
Ele
Boyce
não entendendo.
1v1000. He's going for it, and yeah, the support... I mean, support Chrono, like, obviously not really going to be doing that much, honestly, in this.
Boyce é mono, né, caralho? Não é à toa. Você chegou a testar aquele protótipo que eles fizeram de carregar um carro? Achei divertido também. Sim, o Push, né? Push Mode. Gostei, eu gostei. Eu fiz até vídeo no YouTube na época. Inclusive foi um dos meus vídeos com mais view, mano. Foi esse daí, jogando Push. Que eu dei mais de 1 milhão de dano na partida. Deu 1.200.000 de dano na partida de Guardian.
The Mirage is lurking around. Draza wants to kind of bully that Reaper, and oh man, Mirage is so annoying to deal with as that Reaper. All the interrupts, all the CC, and the evasion. Hard to land a blow on something as slippery as the Mesmer. But we're already up to 450 points, and this is just... It's a pretty brutal game, to be perfectly honest with you, in favor of 55. And the amount of damage output, is this too much? We do have Syndra go down. I think that might...
A rank 55 só é melhor que os caras, né? Tipo assim, no dedo mesmo. Os caras é muito superior, mano. Olha lá, e mesmo eles perdendo o fight, eles têm um node garantido lá no mid, ó. Então eles nunca estão perdendo tudo, né?
Syndra can get this Mesmer out, get Misha out of here, and then they can simply start to reconquer this map. Boyce looking to do a little bit of stalling over here, trying to draw these red players over here to have to deal with them. Signet of Stone available, so we'll be fairly resilient into that Willbender. And a lot of good kiting spots down here as well that make it hard for the Willbender to connect, right? Like, Willbender does a lot of damage, but if you're able to go on terrain and it can't teleport to you, then its damage output is significantly limited. And Boyce, of course, going to be feeling good about actually 1v1ing this Willbender on this dedicated 1v1 build as the Untamed. 55 just kind of recapturing this, though, here. Draza picking up the henge. And Boyce is going to be pretty happy in this 1v1. I don't think Vague is going to be able to be successful here in this matchup. And that means the node will slowly
o Boyce só no TP spot, né? O Willbender não faz nada, tadinho.
+1 here by Syndra to get that done. The cleave is going to be way too much to possibly get that revival from both those damage dealers. Skitto also going to fall here as well, I think. And it's a bit of a tough one. It's a tough game here for our beautiful red team.
Mas foi jogão, mano. Os time vermelho ainda deu uma virada boa, ainda voltaram bem nos pontos. Mas eu acho que foi porque o time azul só desligou o cérebro ali, né? Por um momento e tomaram o wipe. Porque senão esse jogo era pra ser 500 a 100 fácil.
495. Here we go. Huge. There you have it. Oh, very close game, actually. Hold on. Wait, we have a very, very close game here.
Ó, jogão.
Interesting. I wasn't even aware of this team having this power level. But here they are. They're actually kind of starting to recover here. Ooh, if they kill Zintrax, we could be in business. They really want this kill, though. They want to keep this momentum up. They've got that double cap. How's this 2v2 going over here? Ooh, this 2v2 is a little bit scary for this Mirage. This Mirage has got to hold on. Doesn't have anything. Has one dodge. Has the Mesosphere evade, but it's not going to be enough. The kill comes through for the Untamed and the support Chrono. And that leaves this Untamed in a bit of a tricky situation. Wants to hold on here. Does not want to concede this node. Blue team have got to win this fight on middle. They've got to win it quickly or they are going to be done here. Let's see if they can make that happen. Red team get that cap over there as well. Oh, and they weren't able to win this fight either. They couldn't get it. Zintrax holds on. Support from Red Chronomancer here. Wasn't enough. Mirage now moves in, and Blue, they have to be careful. Oh, no. Protector of Dwayne is going to go down. The Willbender has been slain. I think Red Team are actually going to be able to get this recovery there. Ooh, spicy game, though, actually. Yeah, Blue with, honestly, pretty just, yeah, consistently fighting against their opponents. But I'm afraid we gave them the caster curse as we joined, and they were immediately defeated. Have they lost two? No, I don't think any of the...
Acho que já vai começar agora as quartas de final, né?
Pretty sure. I think Red Team would be in danger, actually, if they lost this game. In fact, if Red Team lose here, I think they'd be eliminated. But they didn't lose, so that's not going to happen. Kind of a very important game here, actually. Red Team kind of fighting for their lives, making it happen. Yeah, if the Sugar Rush team was here, that
agora é as quartas de final, guys.
Very unfortunate that, well, I mean, I don't know to tell you, like Sugar Rush's team, they didn't accept the queue. That's just, I mean, that's just unfortunate, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. Is she trying? Which is act.
Ixi, dos times já cancelou, já nem quis jogar.
I think the
contra a Rank 55.
We're assuming the context is any...
Then wouldn't power lose a little bit of efficacy?
Well, it depends on the fight. Contra o time do Briseis e do Sukaya. E Gran também.
Yeah, it depends.
I mean,
There's a lot of variables.
If the power, I mean, if the power benchmark is high, then it's high. So power doesn't really care.
Interessante que nesse mapa aqui eu acredito que o time azul tenha vantagem por causa da comp. O Triple Mesmer vai ter mais mobilidade no mapa que esse time vermelho.
I mean, power is still power. Like if everyone's running Condi, it doesn't really matter. Right?
Yeah, I guess Condi only gets worse.
Yeah.
Depending on the situation.
Yeah.
That's probably a better way to think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the only situation where Condi could theoretically be better is if, okay, let's imagine you've got a boss that phases, and Condis can tick on it and like skip a phase, whereas like a power build wouldn't be able to do any damage to it, right? So, yeah, that's the only situation. But that.
A questão aqui, guys, é que eu acho que não tem ninguém pra ganhar do Sukaya na side desse Hammer Weaver. Eu acho que ninguém do time azul consegue lidar com ele num V1. Então esse vai ser um problema pro time azul lidar. Mas em quesito composição pra mapa, eu gostei mais do time azul do que do time vermelho. Ah lá, esse daí vai ser o problema. Alguém lidar com esse Hammer Weaver aí. Duvido que vai ter gente pra lidar com ele. Nenhum do time azul consegue bater um V1 com ele, não. Precisava de um Conde Herald ou um Spear Engenheiro, igual os caras fizeram naquela outra partida. Lindo! Lindo, Jux! Ai! Já valeu. Vocês viram, guys? Ele deu fake jump. Lindo Jux, mano. Por fim morreu, né? Mas foi bonito.
Sakaya on that Weaver is going to be a brick wall. This could potentially be a bit of a problem. I think this Weaver might be quite annoying to deal with, actually, for the blue team, because it is this anchor that can just stand here and it can consistently not die. It's going to be annoying to deal with the composition from blue team, I think, and they're going to have to kind of answer it. However, so far,
É, eu falei, mano, a garantia de pressão do mapa que vai ter o Hammerweaver provavelmente vai garantir esse jogo pro time vermelho. Ninguém mata esse Hammerweaver não, mano, na side.
Try and slow things down and split things up, and this is a very important 1v1, actually. Very, very important 1v1. Let's see who's going to be able to come out on top here. If Demosh is going to be able to win, he's going to be a very happy champion, but he's not! Oh, no!
Linda solada.
Oh, no! Maybe a little bit, he was kind of holding that signet of stone.
Muito bom. E foi mirror matchup, hein? Damage contra damage.
Repeats what she did to Boyce previously. Massive aggression from the Red Untamed. And that is just really not what the blue team wants right now. That is
meio que isso acabou o jogo agora, né, guys? Foi solado ali, o resto do time perdeu a fight. Vão ser blindados agora. É, GG. Esse jogo acabou.
The warrior not able to connect. Of course, the warrior, I guess the warrior is going to struggle here a little bit. Having that spear, the spear is going to be significantly less effective when we have all the magnetic aura output from this Tempest. You can see here that aftershock going to be quite an obstacle to deal with. Yeah, I mean this is fucking rough. I'll tell you
Os
that.
entregues é o melhor do time deles, né?
Team kind of getting pinned down at this point. Just getting hunted.
E essa buildzinha dele é boa.
Mirage.
Staff
a little bit of
Spear.
vulnerability there, as you can see. Untamed, honestly. Chloe really putting in the work, goodness me. In this game, securing kill after kill, winning that 1v1 in a very decisive manner.
GG, boys.
And now
That's
also
fucking
securing that
over.
kill onto the Untamed simultaneously. We do have Cranel go down, so that's kind of a moment of opportunity here for our blue team. Notamel, though, also dead, so it's kind of a one-for-one trade. And actually, Cranel gets cleared up very quickly, so he's going to be back in action before Notamel even. And yeah, again, this Weaver, I think this Weaver's so annoying. Look how annoying this is. Like, I feel like blue team just does not have much of an answer to this Weaver. I think we actually kind of saw that in the 55 game as well. I think there's a reason why they wanted Sin to go on +1 voice. This Weaver build is super annoying, very, very, very tanky. And they wanted to try and get rid of it. With the Untamed and the Willbender, which kind of led to a bit of instability on the other side of the map in that team fight, of course. But now, of course, we almost see like the inverted situation here where this Weaver is just kind of wreaking havoc. And this is just not, oh man, this is so bad for blue. They're losing that support. They just don't have their second support. Cranel does die again in the team fight.
Se bem que é bom se esse Weaver ganhar, nerfa logo. Então, mas que nem ele só tá se dando bem por conta da comp do time azul, mano. Que não tem nada pra counterar ele, né? Porque tem coisas no meta que countera ele atualmente. Conde Herald, o Spear Engenheiro, um Conde Reaper também countera ele, tá ligado? O time azul só não pegou nada, né? Veio full power contra um boneco que tem Stone Heart a cada... Quer dizer, tem Stone Heart 100% do tempo, né? 100% do time. Ninguém mata ele mesmo não, mano. Ninguém vai matar ele não.
And that led to the warrior being exposed. And all of a sudden, this game is looking very, very scary for blue. And it is winnable, but they're going to have to do some magic now.
Red team wins a capture
And yeah, I just think they, look at this Weaver. This Weaver's such a big problem. Look at Sakaya. Weebaya. Of course, a Weeaboo. It's a big burst on that spear, but again, the sustain on this Weaver is going to be problematic.
Não tem. Ninguém do time azul vai conseguir lidar com esse Weaver não, mano. Esquece, guys. Deveriam ter trocado no começo da partida.
Bruce is being pumped. Decent kiting potential here, though, yeah. Climbs up. Shocking aura is going to land there, so gets the arrow blow down. Should be pretty okay. Yeah, in water. Big frost aura, big blasts, big heals. Untamed falls here. Huey also incredibly low, gets the blink to disengage. A bit of a pickle here. Gets the dodge there, tries to leap away. Is trying to hold on. It's not going to be enough. And wow, I mean, I honestly thought this game was going to be pretty intense, and well, it certainly is in one way. The blue team is having some serious problems into this roster. Is it semis? I think we're in quarters, right? Yeah, we're in quarterfinals right now. Oh, there's actually another really close game over here. I mean, this game's a bit of a bloodbath. Let's go take a look at this one. I think Counter team is probably going to struggle versus the Frenchies, yeah. Put up a good fight against the Z Squadron, but not quite good enough.
Esse spectate todo bugado, vocês viram? Ele tentou ir pra partida, não deu, ele teve que ir pra outra partida pra depois ir pra essa. Meu Deus do céu, velho.
If you aren't in this tournament, shut the fuck up. Okay? If you aren't playing, your commentary on other people's skill who are is beyond irrelevant. Okay? Even the player who finished last.
Oh, dois time de random, mano. No, nas quartas.
So yeah, sit the fuck down. Show some respect to people who are competing and providing us entertainment.
Red team wins a capture point.
On another kind of more kind of real note here as well, I'll tell you another little secret here, guys. You can learn this if you ever watch your own gameplay. Like, it's very hard to kind of see what you're doing wrong in the moment. It's very fucking easy from our perspective, right? Like, we can see every little mistake that every single player is making, okay? But bear in mind, if someone watched your gameplay, it would look exactly the same, okay? Trust
mano,
me.
pior que...
I've done a lot of VOD review and
pior que eu
footage
não sei se eu
review.
consigo, mano.
It is what it is.
Eu não sei se mexendo aqui vai dar, peraí.
Should not have an opinion. That's funny. You can have an opinion, but you should show some respect.
É que essa...
And
é o jeito que ele corta o...
You shouldn't have an opinion.
O negócio, tá ligado? Na hora que fica... Melhorou?
I will
então
fucking
tá
own
bom.
that position. I think it's cringe. Like, get in the game, make your own team and fucking
então
play.
beleza, então.
Until then, sit down. Okay, is red team coming back or what? Ooh, can they get this res on Talik? Did they get this rally? They actually do. Red team... Oh, wait! Okay, they do get him. There's potential here. They get another kill. Now do they find Aber as well? XX Abaddon XX. Ooh, no need focus. Goes down. And red team, I think they're actually sniffing a bit of a comeback here. They're sniffing it. Sniff. They don't want to lose middle. Mesmer's holding it. Oh, could they get this another kill? No glint heal available for this Revenant.
Did you see that?
And they're going straight for the decap. I do like that, actually. Talik remembers that this game is Conquest. It is about the nodes. Recognizes it. Well, do we get the decap here? Shiro? Not going to make it in time. Yeah, also not maybe feeling confident about engaging. Now, rather interesting, this is actually a power rev. Power, which is a build that has popped up in ranked a little bit. They've, consistently buffed it. Doesn't want to fight that. Is probably wise into the Condi rev. That's really not going to go well for our Power Herald, to be honest. And they just want to snowball the map elsewhere. They want to get back into this fight there. Want to hold on to this Untamed, keep this Untamed alive, and then go for another kill. Onto the Tempest. Onto Freyo here. Is Tempest going to go? Yes, they are. Those 5 points are relevant, but now this Mesmer is 1v2. They don't want to leave this outnumbered for too long. They need to rotate over here. They're getting big kills over here. Abaddon about to fall, but they don't want to lose middle. They have to reinforce this chrono. They're going to have to concede. Oh, I think a bit of an over-rotation here from Red.
O Will Bender jogou muito ali ficando vivo, tá? O do time azul.
Really scary.
É que ele trocou a câmera bem na hora.
They need another kill fast.
Mas ele ficou vivo. Jogão, mano. Jogão, tá bem close esse game. Apesar dos caras
Double cap does win the game
ser
for Red,
randoms, né? A galera tá jogando bem.
Need to get the cap quickly, and it's going to take them a while. They've got the Kondirev here now.
É random entre aspas, tá? Porque essa galera aí deve ser tudo plat mais lá do europeu.
Okay, here we go. There's the glint heal.
Tá tendo Will Bender, sim, Potatão. Will Bender, a verdade é que o Will Bender ele tá roubando a posição do Tiff, né? Nas composições. É ele que tá fazendo esse papel de rotacionar rápido e garantir kill.
Oh, I do like this. Yeah, Untamed recognizes that there could be a threat of a decap. Already positions to prevent it. I think Red Team are going to be able to get away with this. They've got to get one kill.
Tá tendo bastante.
Blue, though,
eu diria que continua no meta ainda.
They are actually playing this smart as well. I do like this from Blue. They know they just got to hold on, but Abaddon actually in so much trouble. Abaddon goes down. They have to res that, or at least turn this fight somehow. Is that a glyph? There is a glyph, but it was already used. The decap does come through, though. Oh, that decap is so gnarly. But I think it's not enough, though. They've got to get this. Oh, wait. Okay, they get the 2 cap. They win on 2. They know that. They do know it. But they've actually got to get the 2 cap. But actually, never mind. They win anyway because they got the kill. The kill happened. I was like, oh, they're behind, but they're not because they got 5
GG.
points.
Acabou.
And Red team.
Jogão, mano. Pô, 4 pontos de diferença
That's
só.
pretty crazy. Yeah, Red team played that well, to be honest.
Da hora.
Wow, what a razor edge game, too. Goodness me. Very back and forth.
Esse Spear Untamed vai proliferar agora, mano. Pior que... Sei não, viu? Ou a questão do Untamed Ranger Power em geral, né? É que ele sempre vai ter esse problema de ser muito papel, mano. Mas é bom, tá ligado? A build não é ruim. Só que, por conta dela ser muito papel, players, digamos, medianos e ruins vão ser ruins com ela, né? Não vai conseguir desempenhar bem.
That was a good game.
E não tem meio difícil de jogar. Exato. É bem difícil, na verdade, né? Ele é um Ranger com 6 botões a mais. Pra saber usar.
Tick. Snow.
Mas a galera tenta, né? Tipo assim, a galera vê o boy se jogando com o Spear Untamed dele e vai tentar, é lógico, né? Ver o boy se matando todo mundo.
I don't know how. Trying to like own
The expansion. Alternatives that work. Sneb's watching NA, I think.
Bora, guys. Semifinais. Jogão, hein?
no,
Esse jogo já teve durante as...
I'm watching it.
Durante a fase ali de grupos, né?
I'm watching Awesomeness. Yeah, they're just getting crushed right
O
now.
time do Coisa que ganhou, não foi? Foi o...
USA versus
Yeah, it's...
A-Team. So let's see.
Well, I mean,
Eu não
Red
lembro
did-
agora se foi o time
did
do
get a
Sukai ou
win.
não.
This is actually really interesting though. Like NA's playing Vert. It's kind of cool, right? Different to EU.
Yeah, Vert's strong.
Yeah, because the EU is not playing.
Eu
Vert
sei
at
que foi
all.
jogão.
Either Chronomancer, and yeah, it looks like NA's favoring the Tempest support as well, versus the Chrono. Is almost on the Tempest. Got the Untamed there, Herald still, and then Tempest and Willbender. Seems to be the NA approach. Pretty cool. See a different approach in EU and NA. Why is it Thief is dead, PvP specifically? Thief, yeah, just... Thief is weird because it's been, like, replaced by Willbender and Mirage. And... Yeah, I mean, that's it. Alright, here we go. This is going to be an interesting game, I think.
Let's go, guys.
Breezes, we buy a
Time vermelho com
Shaman.
Untamed,
Okay.
Support
There's an actual
Tempest,
Shaman on the red team.
Hammer
Shaman.
Weaver,
Chronal, formerly
Willbender
of,
e
Corgan's on duty.
Chrono Support também,
Facing
acredito
up
eu.
against Zealeth. Vague 1v9.
Postando no double suporte, time
Rank 1
vermelho
legend.
ali. Time azul já com Catalyst, Willbender, com de
Free my
Reaper,
brothers.
um Chrono Support. Double Chrono Support, é isso? Double Chrono
Joseph
Support.
McJunkie, the
Ok.
Reaper, and Skiddo.
Interessante.
Incredible.
Acredito que o time azul tem a vantagem em comp, tá? Minha
Time to
opinião,
log in.
a comp do time azul tá um pouco melhor. Mas,
This
o
is gonna be an
Tempest
interesting one.
Support
It is gonna be
eu
a
acho
double
melhor do
support
que um
versus
Chrono
double support
Support. Minha opinião
Chrono
também, então
versus Chrono Tempest.
fica aí.
I don't really know how this is going to go, to be honest. I feel like these games are a bit unpredictable sometimes. Again, the really big focus is which of these Willbenders is going to live. You can see they're just teleporting around after each other pretty much. Support's desperately trying to keep them alive. Renewed focus is going to be forced out of both of them pretty soon, I think. Yep, there it is. During that renewed focus, you can see they're going to get fully healed up.
Caralho, velho.
Chronal.
A cura do Chrono tá muito roubada, velho. A cura do rifle dele tá muito escrota.
Gets out of harm's way. Still on 0-0. Blue now capping middle, though. As, of course, Breeze has had to deal with that Reaper. Not able to get anything done there. And so far, actually, Blue team kind of just winning this fight. Winning that 1v1 on middle.
Os caras ganhou a fight e pegaram um node no mid, mano.
Able to kind of
Isso daí foi muita vantagem, tá, pro time azul.
picking up the second.
Muita
This
vantagem. E
one
agora
is
eles vão garantir o
probably
home ali
endless,
também.
I
E o
would
Far
say.
tá com pressão.
Zealot here on the Catalyst versus the Weaver. Don't really see that going anywhere, or at least it will be an incredibly slow matchup that will take a
Saiu muito na frente, time azul.
for another player to actually pop up. So, blue team
Isso deve garantir uns 100 pontos pra eles ali de vantagem. Provavelmente.
Mercy Willbender? I don't believe so. I believe it was Signet of Judgment.
Boa kill no Sukaya, mataram lá o Hammer Weaver.
The extra stun break, I guess, protection uptime, and of course the damage reduction while you have that passive up.
Ah lá, tá vendo? Os cara trouxeram um Conde Reaper, o Hammer Weaver morre. Já não é mais imortal.
Okay. Big difference here is going to be this Reaper, actually. Like, we have the Reaper versus Untamed. So, a lot of team fight. And this map is maybe one of those maps where Reaper is going to struggle a little bit. I do like what they're trying to do with it, though. I'm pretty sure that they kind of want to... They almost want to use the Reaper as a stalling tool, I feel like, in a lot of these fights. They're just going to have it just exist there and just take a long time to get through. Like, abusing this kiting here on middle is definitely a happy spot for Reaper, I think. Just being in these 2v2s is also going to be nice for the Necromancer as well. Because this is a big map. Necro is very, very slow. So, red team probably just going to try and avoid the Necro as much as possible. Just try and waste its time and not worry about what it's doing. But red team are going to have to actually cook here. They're having a bit of trouble. Chronomancer goes down. Conditions from the Necromancer proving to be too damaging. I love conditions. Meanwhile, red team looking to pump.
Double Dagger Catalyst, interessante. Eu achei que ele tava de Hammer Catalyst. Mas não, é Double Dagger. Legal, legal.
We buy it. I mean, not a lot's really going on here. Cranel dies. I mean, red is just not winning. Red is not winning, guys. Red is losing the game. That's all I've got to say, really. I don't know what to tell you.
É, a composição fez toda a diferença.
And blue team is. And as a result of that, they are losing the game. Red team, you must show us a sign of life. Red team, you must win a fight. Kill something. Go. Red team, activate. Snab, they're dead.
It's over.
Do something, Snab.
Okay.
Do something.
What if I just hack into the game right now? I
go
in there, and I am a core warrior with a rifle, char, and I fly around the map and I just snipe people out. That seems like a good idea.
I mean, you might have to do that. You're going to have to break in. I think it's the only way to make this game recoverable. Because, yeah, red is just not able to win these fights. Support is looking very good from blue. And blue, they're feeling sharp. They're looking sharp going into the finals. They want to have that big match against 55. They struggled a lot in the last game. But now they're warmed up. They're ready to pump. They're ready to go. Magnetic shield gets dropped there as well. By the Catalyst, even. Cool little bit of interaction there. But yeah, Chloe goes down. Wait, I think everything's going down. Yeah, I mean, blue is just kind of... Blue is being deflected.
Desandou o jogo já, hein, guys. Desandou muito.
GG,
GG.
O
time vermelho tá tomando o alt rotate agora. Os caras só tá tomando snowball. Morrendo um por um.
It's over.
Wow.
Yeah. It's absolute demolition.
Verdade é que essa escolha de Conde Reaper pro time azul aí foi genial, velho. Genial, counterou quase tudo do time vermelho.
The blue is warmed up. I mean, I don't have to tell you. They're literally warmed up. You actually have a kill onto Zealith here. Is that recoverable? No, it is definitely not. Reaper is not going to save the day there, so a slight setback here for blue, but we're already halfway through this game in terms of points, and I don't really see that getting any better. Blue wisely disengaging as well, defusing that situation relatively effectively. So red team are not really going to benefit that much. Don't really get that much of a snowball, and Catalyst back in 5 seconds. It will be a little bit annoying to regain that node again. If they end up fighting the Weaver, then that's going to be more or less infinite. If the Reaper dies here, that would be pretty... Oh, the Chrono dies, rather. That would be very, very awkward, but that's not going to be the case, at least for now. Yep. Good support there from the Reaper. Able to survive. Very low cooldowns though. This Chrono is going to be very, very careful. Yeah, the Untamed.
Linda kill. Esse Untamed do time vermelho é muito bom, mano.
And hold on. Okay, Red actually finding something. And again, this is, bear in mind guys, this is Temple of the Silent Storm. So, point gain can be incredibly quick.
Agora ele tá jogando. Tipo assim, o que ele tinha que ter feito desde o começo da partida era isso, guys. Esse Untamed. Ele tinha que ter grudado no Reaper e não deixado ele jogar, mano.
This is going to be a little bit of a dangerous situation. Skiddo's almost certainly dead here, I think. There we go, now the Reaper. And now if Red can seize his objective.
Será que eles viram? Esse mapa é um mapa virável, tá? Stillness com Tranquility junto, mano. Você vira rapidinho a pontuação. Ó, eles já estão com Stillness. Vão pegar o Tranquility lá embaixo. Mano, eles vão recuperar uns 100, 150 pontos aí, velho. Não sei se dá pra virar, porque é mais de 200 pontos, né? Mas uns 100 a 150 pontos se eles garantirem esse Tranquility aí. Aí que acabou o Stillness. Putz, acabou e foi pro time azul agora. O time azul garantiu o Stillness. Fudeu. Fudeu, guys. Por um momento eu acreditei, mas...
Rabid? Yeah, it's the Rabid Death Magic build, guys. Although this guy likes to run Augury of Death. Like, more lifesteal on the shouts. But it's the same setup other than that. Yeah, Team USA achieving a victory on the NA server. Crushing victory in the finals, in fact. Big raid there from Naru as well. Grim retired, now a commentator instead. Cranel able to actually eliminate Vague there. And Red Team actually doing that double cap.
Olha. Tá perigando esse jogo aí, mano. Esse bleed no Will Banner ali em cima agora vai fazer diferença, viu? O cara vai ficar uns 1 minuto fora do jogo, mano.
Let's see if Red can win this fight. Red have got to win this fight big time. They're looking for the Chronomancer, I think. Chronomancer blinks out.
Sei não, hein, guys. Sei não, hein. Se é final não, é semifinal, Potatão. Existe chance aí de virada do time vermelho, hein, mano. Parece que o time azul agora acertou a rotação, tá ligado? Os caras, tipo assim, descobriu como que deve jogar o jogo. Quem deve focar e como focar.
If Cranel can find that kill, this is very scary. Okay, this is officially now very, very scary for the blue team.
Os caras descobriram o caminho pra vitória, fi. Vamos ver se vai ser, se foi rápido o suficiente, né?
Has a good amount of shroud, but that's only going to last for so long, I'm afraid. 10k health after that, and yeah, that's splat. Goodbye.
É isso que o Untamed tem que fazer, guys. Ele tem que grudar nesse Reaper e não deixar o Conde Reaper jogar, mano. Dá pressão nele.
To be honest. A little bit of issue with the Reaper. When you have these objectives up, you don't have as many players to share
lindo res, tá? Caralho, insta-res. Muito bom.
And Blue, if they lose it, oh no, wait, is Blue losing here? Oh, Blue is absolutely losing right now. Ooh, a very good survival here by Kyhlo. Can he hold on?
Muito bom, muito bom. Jogou muito. Se ele morresse ali, provavelmente o jogo tava acabado, tá?
As Vague super low. Stillness now captured. That is 4 points per tick being
Nossa, mano, a virada como vem, guys. Pegaram o Stillness com double node. Falei que esse mapa é virável, mano. Os caras vão virar um jogo de 300 pontos de diferença, viado. 300 fucking pontos, mano. Foi virado. Caralho, fi.
Red, they are now active. The Reaper falls again. Oh no. Oh dear, Seb. This is actually break. This is mental boom. Blue team now in a completely desperate situation. They are completely and utterly on the back foot.
GG, fi. Viraram, acabou.
After an incredibly strong start, the
acabou o jogo.
Have thrown them off. Vague goes down. I think this is game over. I think it's actually game over. It's GG.
O jogo era o seguinte, guys. O time azul precisava garantir que o Conde Reaper ficasse no Hammer Weaver, né? Daí ficava garantindo o kill nele. E o time vermelho precisava que um Untamed grudasse no Reaper. Quem conseguisse desempenhar isso melhor ganhava o jogo. Foi o que aconteceu aí, mano. O time azul conseguiu começar melhor, deixar o Reaper free hit. Mas depois que o time vermelho descobriu o caminho pra vitória...
Look at that. Blue team with a massive advantage early on.
The game was
Crumbled
over.
completely as stillness comes through.
GG, que virada, mano. Mais de 300 pontos de diferença, hein?
Now into the triple cap.
Pra quem acha que não dá pra virar game de 300 pontos aí, ó.
Getting the neutralization, is this going to take a long time? Because in these games, like when these supports are in position, it is hard to actually shove people off these nodes. It takes a little bit of a while to do so. And we need to see a complete neutralization of the map yesterday if Blue want to recover. 470 points. We're still triple cap. We haven't got the neutralization. Red team knows they've just got to just stand on the point until the game ends. And yeah, with an Elementus, that's actually even more annoying, right? Because, of course, you have that Vapor Form. It's not enough. There's no one even contesting the Temple. 490, middle decapped. The Temple is still holding firm for Blue, though. No player available to go for it, and this game ends. French eliminated. Red team, after a very rough start, they kind of steal their minds. Reinforced cast iron mental. And they go to the finals.
Wow, what a game.
What a game.
That's why you don't AFK
Keep me
after
back,
the
guys.
first, you know,
Nah, yeah, don't go AFK after the
whatever.
first team fight. That's a major mistake. Incredible. Epic. I mean, that is epic gameplay, guys. That is indeed epic.
Final agora, hein, guys. Time 55 Dragons contra esse time que ganhou agora aí do Sukaya, Cram, Briseis. Jogão, jogão. Bom, 55 Dragons é favorito, como sempre, né? É o time mais ganhador de torneio lá do europeu. Mas...
It's no tack, no win, man. No tack, no win. If tack was in that game, there's some win potential.
O jogo é jogado.
Tack, it's not possible. This team Snowfall. Things can happen. Let me into the game. Are we Skyhammer? A 55 is going to be feeling, for sure. I mean, they're probably feeling pretty confident, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, you know, Kyhlo, it is not a map they enjoy. The curse. Is he ever doing organized? Snowfall. Hitting the...
I feel like the other say is the wolves makes it very that wouldn't be a
I mean, well, that's
Let's fucking go, guys. A final do torneio europeu.
This is kind of a map where you can kind of meme the opponent. Yeah. Okay.
Lá, time vermelho com o Cram jogando de Willbender, Chrono suporte, Conde Reaper. Eles vão manter esse Conde Reaper, será? Vamos ver. Tempest suporte e TM de Spear. O Reaper mudou já, o Sukaya provavelmente vai ir de Hammer Weaver de novo. Já o time vermelho vindo com o Spear Willbender, Conde Reaper também, interessante escolha. Boyce de Spear Damage, Misha de Chrono Support e o Draze de Mirage. Mirage Power, esse Mirage dele é interessante também, que é Rotation, né? Interessante que o Rank 55 vai só de suporte. Já o time vermelho tá de double suporte. Vamos ver o que vai se pagar aí. Pra esse mapa, eu gosto mais de double support, minha opinião. Porém, o Conde Reaper tava muito bom pra counterar a comp dos caras. Ele manteve o Conde Reaper, achei que ele fosse mudar, beleza. Interessante, guys, interessante mesmo esse jogo, vai ser... Eu preferia a comp do time vermelho, na minha opinião, mas...
I honestly have been very out of the peak meta, like I have not been watching a lot, so... Is it normally double support up until now?
Double support was last meta. I think that, you know, obviously
Right.
nerfs been happening a couple of these patches, so I think people are starting to move away from
A
it.
questão é que
Looks
esse
like
Conde
this time
Reaper,
people are still
se
playing
esse
it.
Conde
I
Reaper
think on
ficar
NA,
free
people
hit,
aren't
eu
playing
acho que ele
double
faz a
support, if I'm not
diferença na
mistaken.
fight e o time
So
azul
he
ganha
kinda
fácil,
cools
mas
on for a little bit.
se
Not
a galera do
surprised,
time
that's
vermelho
kind of
conseguir manter
the French,
o foco nele e
the
não deixar
French
ele free
hook
hit, talvez
typically leans that way,
talvez eles
more
tenham uma
towards sustain,
chance.
right? As opposed to more aggression. But yeah, I'm really worried, to be honest, because we did see a similar matchup to this before, and the amount of damage output, because we have Draza on this Mirage, we have Boyce on the Untamed, Abindo on Reaper, and Sind on Willbender. It just feels like it's too much damage, and the supports just aren't able
Ninguém
to
morreu ainda, mas o time azul já garantiu double node já. Só em rotação.
Here as well, at the start of this game here, is there's a massive aggressive push from the blue team from 55, crossing over the map, picking up a couple of kills, now eliminating the Untamed as well, and
Ih, vai ser 500-0 essa partida aqui, guys.
and Snub.
Vai ser 500-0. Esse mapa aqui, o time vermelho não vai conseguir fazer nada, não.
Roy and Snub.
Se eles não ganhar a fight,
Take us
eles
on the road.
não ganham nada nesse
Yeah.
jogo.
Yeah.
Is it road trip? Road trip stream? Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just.
I mean, we
I'm,
can
I'm
Eles
do
têm que
that.
ganhar essa
I'm kinda
fight aí,
struggling
velho.
here.
Se eles não
I'm
ganhar essa
not
fight
really
no mid
seeing
aí,
how Red
pode
Team
parar.
Kind of does nothing. I think
É,
there's too
fudeu.
much pressure, too
Acabou
much
500-0, guys.
from their opponents here, and I don't think they can really win the team fight, and I'm not sure if they can really out rotate because again we're on Fofar, right? So
Wait, a Bindo's playing? Damn. Oh, it's over, dude. They have a Bindo.
yeah, it's a Bindo, it's Boyce, Misha, aka the Master of Disaster, Draza, aka Invincible, and then Syndrana on a unpronounceable named Willbender. Red team actually
Oh my
did
god,
get a
Sind
count.
playing blue.
Yeah, look, that's how you know that Thief is just
Yeah.
trash.
This is crazy. I don't think I've ever seen Sind play anything besides Thief or Rev.
Yeah, and now he's
And
he's
Rev
playing...
only when Thief was unplayable.
Exactly, yeah, and now it's Willbender when Thief
O
is
até o Syndrener, guys, tá jogando de de Willbender, fi.
Oh,
Blender's kind of like Thief.
É.
Yeah.
Tifizinho não tá valendo mais nada, fi.
Red score 1 point. I mean that is true. That is true. But this is looking very, very grim, to be honest. I just don't think double support works, to be honest. It's one of those things.
Grim isn't in this game, too.
Well, I mean,
He's not playing this AT.
yeah. I mean that's
O que
true.
o cara mandou no chat ali tá certíssimo.
He was
O
casting
Sagitário
also-
ali.
Yeah, I don't know how you got this mixed up.
Conde
It's on
Reaper
NA.
foi que,
Yeah.
que counterou o double
Yeah,
suporte do
completely
time
different
vermelho.
Honestly, the state of PvP, I can't tell. the
Boy's
difference,
almost
dude.
dead. But
HP bars aren't looking
I don't
great.
think... they just don't have the players in the positions to kill him, though.
Ooh,
You know?
and a massive stun from Abindo connects onto the to the Tempest and the Untamed. There was no stun break available, and that leads to an instant kill there with Sind leaping in there. HP bars were looking a little bit rough for blue, but they've now recovered pretty well with some smart disengaging, bit of resustain there as well. Of course, here from the support chrono with Misha. And red, they're trying to find an opening, but it's very much easier said than done, I feel like. And almost, thing is, I also feel like they're also slower than the opponents too. So they're really struggling in the fights, and they're also slower. Because you've got the Mirage and the Willbender, where you just got the just the Willbender here. Like Untamed, I guess, is like, I mean, Untamed is not that fast, right? Like it's a little bit fast, but it's not like mega speedy or anything.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, they just got to kill, but,
Boyce
Breezes
fed.
dies, and
Boyce is win trading.
Boyce fed, yeah. He is probably win trading. Yeah, I mean, I think red team just have to snowball the map, and then maybe their comp works a bit better, but even then, it's just like, they can be forced into so many positions where they just have a support basically doing nothing,
Yeah.
and existing on the
Eu
node
acho
and not
que
really
pro time
providing any
vermelho
pressure
ter chance de
Exactly.
ganhar, eles tinham que
by
ter
playing double support.
esse
You're very much right
Conde,
here, Seth, right?
esse
If they could
Hammer Weaver, por
have their
exemplo,
opponents on the back
é
foot,
inútil,
get that
principalmente
snowball
para
and
esse
establish
mapa
map control,
e contra a
then
comp do time
that's
azul
when things
também.
can feel really, really horrible,
Não sei,
into double
não
support,
é
but
da
55, I
não
mean,
é
they are a team that's known
uma
to
escolha tão
not allow
favorável
that to
por conta do
happen,
Conde Reaper.
very often against their opponents, and they're
Então talvez
definitely doing that
trocasse
here.
o
They're just not
esse
really
Hammer
allowing
Weaver aí
the
por um
red
Conde
team
Reaper, mano.
position to
Talvez
really
o time
function,
vermelho tivesse mais
just kinda
chance, tá?
being ruthlessly aggressive, continuously attacking, just getting kill after kill, fighting their opponents, constantly outnumbering them, and well, it's looking pretty rough. Okay, pretty rough here, that's for sure. Shaman about to be eliminated. Intrigue, I trust. Maybe maybe should have trusted in someone else because like Untamed is not that good apparently. Although there is an Untamed on both teams, so actually, yeah.
Did you see that?
Maybe maybe they were right to trust in Trig, but Trig favored the blue team instead of the red team, I guess.
Rick did tell me he likes blue more than red the other day.
Yeah, and he also told you that he likes Magrest as well, of course.
Yeah, someone in your chat mentioned that the shaman fellow, the Chrono, was Denshi,
Yeah, apparently.
which is a name I haven't heard in a while.
I'm not sure it's the same
That's
one.
pretty cool.
Thing is, I know
Oh.
there's like a fake Denshi, so I'm not sure if it's like the same
Oh,
one.
right. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I don't know if it's like that Denshi. If I doubt it, but honestly, who the fuck knows at this point? Like, can you change the TOS, Roy? Like, you're in charge of that, right? Can you just go and like make it so that you have to use a consistent name in PvP, and you can't have like random letters as your character name? Like, we just make
Yeah,
that bannable.
like you have to sign like a contract.
Yeah. Like, if you queue PvP, you have to agree to a social contract because it's completely, it's ridiculous. Okay, it's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah.
Well, so it's the Denshi with the I, not the E's.
It's fake Denshi.
Well, yeah, but that's also still who I was talking about, because that's also a name I haven't heard in a while.
Oh, well, there you go then. So, I mean, you kind of put yourself in like a no-lose situation, I guess, in that situation then.
Yeah.
Dude, Boyce obliterates Cranel. That Untamed damage is looking broken, Roy. That's looking busted, dude. What the hell happened?
G fucking G, guys.
Yeah.
I guess. Did you read the patch notes? Didn't you do a stream about it?
Yeah, I did. I don't remember any of them. I'm a goldfish. I forgot instantly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, goodness me. Sakai gets destroyed. There are massive bursts of damage coming through from the blue team, and 350 points against 63. We buy bleeding out.
Do you think there's any other, like, let's say you wanted to make a double support comp work? Do you think? I mean, like, do you think you have to remove Weavers, like Weaver problem? Because obviously we don't see one on blue team. Or do they need a Reaper? Because I feel like if you're gonna run double supports, you might as well have like really strong team fighting classes. Stands out as like a better.
Os caras tá falando exatamente o que eu falei há 2 minutos atrás, guys.
Yeah, you definitely could put that in there for sure. I think. I think Abindo has been a really big presence in these team fights, even with a single support. If you're juicing that Reaper with 2 supports, like we've seen that used to great effect actually by another team actually in this tournament that was running the Reaper. So yeah, like the red team just doesn't have a good team fight, right? Like they have the Willbender obviously in the double support, but is the Weaver doing that much in the team fight? I don't think so, right? Like Untamed is kind of okay, but it's it's not Reaper, right, in these situations.
Oh, blue team getting wiped. Maybe?
Yeah, they're dying, but the game is kind of over.
Or one person dies, actually.
Yeah, like and Cranel also might get counter-killed as well, going for that chase. Yeah, like Drazen has that kill, but he's gonna go down himself here probably. So I think that this will end up being a rally in favor of red. Ooh, hang on, wait. Oh no! Yeah, there we go. Yeah, they do manage to actually.
That was close.
It was a little bit close, but the cleave was going to be good enough there for the red team. 450
Listen,
points.
this is legacy.
I mean, yeah,
anything can happen.
Yeah. Anything could happen. I think it's maybe a little unlikely though. Draza is now back.
Anything could happen.
Blue is pretty much at the
Nunca, fi. Em Legacy.
stand on the point until the game ends,
Não com essas comp.
at this point.
Esse jogo tá acabado desde o segundo minuto de jogo.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I think the red team were really pushing for those kills to try and generate that last-minute momentum, and that did allow the blue team have enough time to get those disengages and stand on the points there. 486 points now, 490. And yeah, this is looking very, very rough for red. And when I say very, very rough, I mean very, very over. As the game ends with this kill, I believe. Oh no, he actually rallies, in fact, as Draza dies. Denying the game, ending on a kill. But it doesn't on a tick.
E é isso, guys. Rank 55 campeão do torneio europeu. GG, well played.
Holy moly.
Destruíram todo o jogo. Acho que não teve nenhum jogo que foi competitivo deles. Teve outros jogos competitivos durante o torneio, mas não deles. Eles estomparam, acho que todo mundo. Os caras continuam soberano, né? Na região. Os únicos que fazia frente pra eles, que eram os minhoca francesa. A ArenaNet nerfou as builds que os caras tava criando e aí agora os caras sumiu, pô.
Send some emails to ANET. We'll get the prizing sorted, hopefully, with any luck. Should be pretty good.
Nice.
Should be pretty epic.
Do you know anyone in ANET?
No, I don't.
Bom, GG, vamos de NA
Never
agora.
heard of ANET, in fact. Do they make